The Lafleur coaching lineage runs deep, with Packers head coach Matt Lafleur and Rams offensive coordinator Mike Lafleur in positions that they are and having the impact on the NFL that they are having. Many don't know that their father, Denny Lafleur, was also a Division I college football coach as well. I have former NFL running back Dana Sanders joining us, and he will break down the Lafleur coaching family, including him being recruited by Denny Lafleur to go play running back at Central Michigan in the 80s, and how Denny LaFleur's sons, Matt LaFleur and Mike LaFleur, have had serious success as NFL coaches. See you on the other side. Dana, thank you for joining us. With the LaFleurs, many know Matt LaFleur, head coach of the Packers, as well as Mike LaFleur, who is the OC of the Rams. But people are not aware that their father was also a prominent football coach at the Division I level, Denny LaFleur, and he actually recruited you as well. Tell us about that.
Yeah, this is I was at Battle Creek Central High School, and Lafleur came. God, he came down on a recruiting trip, and he came to look at me and a guy named Larry Caper. Larry ended up going to Western Michigan University, and he brought me up there. There's a funny story about this because when he came to recruit me, he came down to my house in Battle Creek, and it was Notre Dame, Michigan, and Central Michigan showed up like right around the same time. One was going, one was coming,
Yeah.
And it was I think Tim Foley recruited me at Notre Dame, Paul Shadell recruited me at Michigan, and Denny Lafleur was at Central Michigan.
Mm-hmm.
And he came in. He ended up taking me bowling, and because he's a big bowling fan, So I just thought he was a great guy. But when you're young like that, you're all about yourself. I didn't ask him enough questions about Central Michigan and where how the school actually functioned, what kind of program they ran there. But I was just excited to see these guys come in. So.
No, I hear
But he
you.
came in, he took me bowling.
Yeah. Did you know he played at Central Michigan? He was on the 1974 Central Michigan National Championship team. He was a linebacker, I believe.
Yeah, he was a linebacker. I didn't know that until later on. I mean, I was at Michigan State when I realized that because I had talked to my old running back coach in Battle Creek, and he told me that he had talked to Denny, and he had. So that's when I found out he had actually played there. And I didn't even know he was from there. I just thought he landed a job there, and that's how that came about. But, and then he had, the two kids he had.
Yeah.
I think he was only like 3 years older than me. I was 18. He was maybe 21 or 22 at the time. And so, I never got a chance to meet his kids because I have kids that are older than his. So,
Yeah. No, I hear you. So his kids, Matt and Mike LaFleur. So Matt's the head coach of the Green Bay Packers. Mike LaFleur is the offensive coordinators of the Rams with Sean McVay is their head coach. Do you think with Denny LaFleur being a coach, how much of an impact do you think that has on his kids? And now you see them in prominent NFL jobs. How much of an impact do you think that has?
You don't want me to get started, man. You have to look at the system. And I'm not going to just point out individuals, but LaFleur was a coach. His two sons got great positions. It boils down to who you know. And in their defense, they do a good job. They know the game.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if they really ever played.
I do know Matt LaFleur played professionally indoor. He played, I think, Division III ball and then played professionally indoor for a year or two and then went right into coaching from then. And
Oh, he did? So I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Because I don't know. When I was up there, I visited the campus and everything. It was just, it just wasn't for me because, I'm come out of the hood and you go to school and no one looks like you at Central Michigan at that time. That was back in 79. No, yeah, 79, 80. So
do you know that Matt and Mike LaFleur's grandfather, his name was Bob Behringer. It's on his mom. It's on, LaFleur's mom's side, but he was a coach at Kalamazoo Loy Norix in the 60s.
Oh, man. We used to play them all the time. Yeah, Loy Norix High School. Loy Norix was kind of like, I would say, Rainier Beach, if you know anything about
Yeah.
Seattle football.
Mm-hmm.
And they had a lot of good athletes. And when I mean athletes, you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
These brothers
Oh,
had
yeah.
verticals of 35, 40 inches,
Mm-hmm.
and ran 10, 600 meters.
Mm-hmm.
So
Oh, yeah.
that's a good place to coach, and
Oh, yeah.
so it wasn't walking the park playing them.
Oh
It was
yeah,
like
and
playing yourself.
that shows goes to show your lineage. I mean, shoot, it's a who you know business with pretty much everything in life.
It
But I mean,
is really that.
with them, their coaching lineage, having the grandfather coach, then the father coach, and it kind of trickles down. And I'm not too surprised that you see the two sons up in prominent positions, no matter how they got there. I mean, one of them is definitely having success. Matt Lafleur and the Packers took out the Cowboys with Jordan Love starting in his first year. And now, Mike LaFleur is under the Rams, who, I mean, they're in a prove-it year, but I think they'll surprise some people. So we'll see.
That's just how it goes. It is what it is. That's the system. It's the
Yeah,
game. So
yeah.
you want to
It
play
is.
the game, you deal with the system.
Exactly.